going on, people? It's your boy Unite with David back with another video. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully, everybody doing good and ready for this episode that I got for you guys about electric vehicles, and how it's gonna freaking ruin everything, So basically, you know how it is with this whole situation with electric vehicles. You already see it when you guys are driving around on the roads. You guys are already seeing a bunch of people already owning Teslas and owning, uh, electric vehicles out there. Like maybe you'll be driving around and you'll see somebody, like maybe 2 out of 5 people already driving electric vehicles, and it's becoming more of a thing now to drive electric vehicles. Well, they're trying to put it as the norm. So that's how they want it. This WEF agenda is going to be all about electric vehicles and how they're going to make it legal, or not legal, but how they're going to make it, like, basically make everybody own a electric vehicle, and force people to actually own an electric vehicle, because a little bit later on it's going to be even illegal to drive a motor vehicle. So they're gonna pump out all these electric vehicles out, and then you're gonna see a lot of people, and a lot more people driving electric vehicles, and how they're making it seem like it's really cool to drive these electric vehicles, and how it's so cool to be like driving them around, and with all these features, and what that all these features that these electric vehicles have that a motor vehicle don't have. It's pretty crazy, guys. That's why I'm trying to make this video for you guys, and for a lot of you guys that don't know that they're gonna make it illegal for you guys to drive a motor vehicle. Definitely. So better stay tuned for that, because it's all part of the agenda, guys. So if you guys own motor vehicles, then later on you're gonna have to get rid of them. And they're gonna bring a lot of cheaper electric vehicles in. So basically, they'll make it affordable for you, and if you can't afford one, they'll make it affordable for you to drive one. There'll be electric vehicles that will be costing from 5,000 to 7,000. So you're gonna be like, oh man, actually, yeah, my mom just buy me one. It's only gonna be like 5 or 7,000. Well, right now they're not like that though, but later on they'll make it affordable. Like right now there's some electric vehicles that actually cost like 10,000, but that's it. Those Teslas, they'll be costing like 25,000 or 30,000, but later they will make it affordable. So they just want everybody to actually have an electric vehicle. Like, how I drive for Uber Eats and I do these gig work. They just sent me a message, like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, that I have to, like, in the year 2030, I have to change from an electric vehicle, and it's gonna be like they're not gonna want me to drive motor vehicles anymore. Just switch it to electric. They're gonna go all electric. So you see, the agendas are gonna be like they're gonna force you to do it. But we gotta not give in, guys. We gotta fight the system. Hopefully, you guys are with me to fight the system. And yeah, and not accept this. You know how I had the sign up here? I refuse to comply. That's right. We're gonna refuse. Yep, definitely. We're just gonna fight this. Hopefully, try to people just fight it. And try to flip this around, guys, because it's gonna be bad. They're gonna be controlling you from every angle, guys. I'm telling you right now. So basically, yes, just gotta stay alert. Hopefully, these videos that I do will make you open your eyes to the truth. Because it's gonna get bad and ugly, and it's slowly evolving into all that. You go outside, it's slowly all evolving, like the mark of the beast and all that. And that's actually another part. The electric is gonna be part of this whole mark of the beast system. You know what I mean? So better be careful, guys. You better be careful not to fall for the scam. So yeah, these electric vehicles are out there. Also want to talk about how these electric vehicles blow up, and how they're carrying a lot of radiation. Even when you're, hopefully you guys watch this whole video. Hopefully you guys watch this video till the end, and you guys can see um, this guy that went over. I think he has an electric vehicle, and he has a one of those radiation readers that he's using to detect the radiation, and basically he's having some pretty high numbers. So if I see somebody that I know that has a that has an electric vehicle, then definitely would be cool to test out the radiation. But yeah, these cars have a lot of radiation, and they're gonna be bad for your health. Man, I'm telling you, man. Like I told you with the five, you know what I mean, with the five out there, they're carrying a lot of it's carrying a lot of radiation. So now you have all these five. I can't say the. You know how it is with YouTube, but you guys understand what I'm talking about. All these five poles that are out there carrying these, they're carrying a lot of radiation. Imagine owning a electric vehicle that's carrying radiation there. So you'll be definitely you will be exposed with radiation in your vehicle or out there. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be nonstop radiation for your body, and your body's just gonna not take it anymore and collapse, guys. This is bad for your health. So like I said, guys, it's crazy, man. So yeah, just it's pretty crazy, like I said. And just try to avoid buying an electric. I know they're making it so cool to try to get one and buy one. If you have one, you're like this cool person that, oh, I own an electric vehicle and hella cool, and it drives by itself, and it has all these cool features. It has cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? They're trying to make it really look really nice and cool, and make these motor vehicles look pretty bad. But man, these motor vehicles, man, it's not. I like to drive classic vehicles also, but I don't own a classic vehicle. Hopefully, I wish I could own a classic vehicle. But it's way better to drive a motor vehicle than a freaking electric vehicle. Come on now. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's what I wanted to see, want to talk about. So I want to show you guys some picture slides, and we'll get into that a little bit, just to show you guys in these pictures um, how they're gonna transform um, these gas stations also into charging stations. How they're gonna turn these gas stations into charging stations, and basically they're gonna take away all that. They're just gonna leave the markets, like where you buy food and stuff. They're gonna leave the small markets there, and then they're just gonna take out all these gas stations are gonna go away, and they're gonna transform it to charging stations. Like basically, they will charge you for it too, so you'll be charged for charging your vehicle. So you know how it is, guys. All right, guys. So if you see here, if so, you guys see here this picture. You guys see a bunch of well, two charging stations. Basically, this is how it's gonna be, and they're gonna start popping up everywhere in a town near you or a city near you. If you guys live in a city, you guys probably already seen some charging stations here and there. But like I said, these gas stations are gonna turn into charging stations for just electric vehicles. They're slowly gonna remove the gas stations out, and they're gonna become the electric charging station, and they're not just gonna be free, but they're gonna start charging people. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but because I don't own an electric vehicle, I don't know how it goes or how it does it. But they're like I did my research, and they're gonna start charging people for to charge your vehicle, and these gas stations are gonna start looking like this, and they're gonna start looking like this right here. So if you guys see here, this looks kind of like a normal gas station, but when you get close by, you can see it's a charging station for electric vehicles. So that's how they're gonna become, guys. They're just gonna start kind of looking the same a little bit, and they're just gonna take out all these gas stations and start putting electric charging stations all over the places. So they're gonna start looking like this, and it's crazy. Hopefully, you guys don't give in. and it's not cool to drive one of those vehicles. People, well, they own Teslas, they own all these cool electric cars, that they think it's like the shit, they think it's so cool to drive one. But in reality, when it starts exploding on them or something starts to shut down, they start to malfunction, then it's gonna be a big issue. And basically, they'll start losing a lot of money too. So you know, and I know that they're gonna become cheap, like I said earlier in this video, but there's just gonna be a lot more issues than what the regular motor vehicle has, and not just regular issues. Like they're not just all these malfunction issues that's gonna happen, but also they're gonna be controlling you with the vehicle. All part of the agenda that's gonna be controlled by the five poles out there. So five poles, and they're not even gonna be five poles anymore because they're just gonna switch it and turn it up higher, switch it up higher, and it's gonna become a six pole, and it's gonna be, you guys know what I'm talking about six, but yeah, they're gonna become six poles, and it's gonna be even stronger uh technology that's gonna be controlled by these poles, these five and six poles that are gonna be controlled. You're gonna be controlled, and it's basically that's it. You're done. You're gonna be a slave to society. A slave to society. But yeah, that's true though. You're gonna be. It's gonna be crazy, guys. So don't give in, because then you're gonna be regretting it. Once you get it. At first, it's gonna be all fun and games, but later on, it's gonna be a nightmare. So just stay with your motor vehicle, and that's that. And just fight the system, because it's all part of the big WEF system, and it's all part of the mark of the beast. So yeah, that's how that's what I just want to let you guys know about. How cool it looks to see one. I mean, it does look cool. Like if I see an electric vehicle, yeah, it does. It does look cool. Even I want to drive it, but it's just gonna be evil though. It's part of their evil plan to control everything. To change everything. So just don't give in. That's all I gotta ask. Fight the system, and that's that. These electric vehicles are just gonna be your downfall if you get it. You're they're just gonna cost you a lot more problems and headaches. Well, about the headache, it's gonna cost you headache every time you drive it because it's carrying a lot of radiation. Definitely it's gonna give you a headache. But yeah, it's crazy, and it's the truth. And hopefully, you guys wake up and don't give in. Like I said, for the 4 or 5 times, don't give in, and let's fight the system. These electric vehicles are gonna be a nightmare, and it's gonna be bad. And definitely, you guys should just, like I said, when you guys go outside driving around, what do you see? Somebody driving an electric vehicle, and all this radiation that it carries. Definitely bad for you, for your health. It will be bad for you, man. It's already bad for your health when you just go outside with all the five poles out there giving you the radiation. Is already bad. So imagine owning a car that has a bunch of radiation going in, so you won't be exposed with the radiation for what? All the time now. That's gonna be bad for your health. I mean, it's gonna be bad for your health, guys, and just don't give it, guys.
Guys, we're at Morrison's where someone's got their car plugged in to the electricity thing, and we are actually out collecting EMF readings at the moment for our project. Check these readings out. We're getting on our scanners completely off scale. This is the radiation that's been emitted from these things. Absolutely crazy. Look at that, screaming. It's going crazy as well. So it's supposed to be good for the environment, but I don't think it's doing much good for your health. No. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? This is that invisible enemy that people need to be aware of, this radiation that's going on. They're coming at us from all different angles at the moment, so we've got to be absolutely prepared and on guard for this. like I said, people can't see it, so they don't know the threat of it. There's been no actual scientific studies actually performed on it, so they don't know what an actual safe limit is. But what we do know is something that we have not had before around us, and we are literally in a big soup of it. So there's a big warning there for the people who've got